Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Thursday, November 9th, and we are here trying to answer your financial questions. If you've got one, all you need to do is go to our website, jillonmoney.com, click the Contact Us button, and complete the form. That's an email. It will come to us. Now, if you want to join us on the show live, you complete the form and then check the box that says, I want to join you live. And then we'll do everything else. When I say we, I mean Mark, because he does all the work here. While you're on the website, don't forget to check out all the great content that lives there. Some stuff for you to consider. I wrote a big article about the bond market. I talked about open enrollment. There are some great posts about some economic data that have come out. So all those things live under the blog section. It's free. Also free is our weekly newsletter. Mark does a great job. He compiles the most interesting stories of the week, and he drops that newsletter every single Friday. So check that out and do subscribe because it's free. If you've got a few extra bucks, you can buy my book, The Great Money Reset. Still available for sale wherever you buy your books. Okay, today we are talking to Mike, who's on the line from Pennsylvania. Hi, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. What can we do for you today?
Well, we have a situation that we've been in our house for 11 years. We previously paid cash for a lot of our projects and enhancements that we'd done to the house. But we saved up some money during COVID. I think we got a little carried away with the savings that we were able to experience during COVID. We also changed jobs, so we shifted things in a rollover situation to an IRA. But long story short, we established an IRA, we had a brokerage account from savings, and then we decided to do some home improvement projects. But because we got so carried away with the savings side of things, we opened a HELOC at the end of last year. But now the HELOC prices have obviously gone up considerably this year. And so we're looking about how we can maybe pay that down, knowing that we sort of have that in hand. The IRA that we established has kind of slid over time, working with a planner. And also our brokerage account has slid a bit. So I'm trying to see, does it make sense to maybe use some of that money to offset the HELOC at this point?
All right, let's get some details here. Mike, how old are you?
40 years old.
Okay, and you're married?
I am.
And how old is your spouse?
39.
Okay. Are you both working?
We are.
How much you guys earn together?
$317.
Wow. I like the detail on the 17. And you're putting money into retirement accounts through work?
We are. We both have 401ks.
Okay. How much money
we maximize those.
Oh, great. How much money do you have in your 401ks right now?
I have $122,000. My wife has $162,000 plus a smaller one that we haven't rolled over yet of $17,000.
And you also have an IRA rollover, right?
That's right. And that is currently at $153,000.
And is this all pre-tax or is this also Roth?
I would say it's majority pre-tax. We started doing Roth split about 3 years ago.
Okay, good. All right. You got some kids?
We do.
What do you got?
We have a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old.
Okay. And are they in public or private school?
Public school and will be throughout.
All right. And college, too. Since you're in PA, we are Penn State or something like that? Or is that what you say?
That's what they say.
Okay.
I'm not a Penn Stater, but I think that's to be determined.
Okay. Do you have 529 accounts that you've established for them yet?
We do. We have collectively $54,000 in the 529.
How much do you think your house is worth?
Last I checked, it was about $475.
Okay. And you have a mortgage on the house?
We do.
What's the mortgage right now, the outstanding balance?
Outstanding balance is $190,000.
Okay. And what's the interest rate on that?
3.8.
Now, the home equity line of credit, what is outstanding on that line right now? What have you borrowed?
We've borrowed $22,000 this year. We have $17,000 outstanding.
Okay.
The little conundrum here is we found out we made some sort of improvement to our basement, so I'm expecting that to go up another 8 to 10. So I'm calling it 28,000.
Let's call it 30.
Okay.
What's the interest rate on the HELOC?
Right now it's 7.75.
Now let's talk about that savings account. Well, tell me all about that COVID savings that built up. What do you have?
So we had 25,000 that we put into the brokerage. Currently, it stands at 21.5.
Okay. And that's just all in brokerage, right? Like post-tax brokerage. And what about an emergency reserve fund?
We have $50,000 in cash and an $11,000 I bond.
This may freak you out. I don't know if it will or will not. I'm going to feel great about it. So if we sold everything out right now, you would have that nice $3,500 of losses, of which you could take $3,000 against your ordinary income and you'd carry forward $500 to next year. But unless there's something else out there where you have a gain that I'm not seeing yet.
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Will it bum you out to take that loss? Because it's going to be real. It's going to be helpful.
No, because I think the issue is the HELOC was a risk for us because we don't like having debt.
Okay.
And I think, about a year in, we're like, we still don't like having debt.
Still don't like that. Still, not liking the debt.
And we see these numbers sliding, right? We see our savings sliding. So we feel like maybe we could solve a problem.
I think we can. Any other assets anywhere else that is floating around that we should know about?
No, I think we've covered it all.
Okay, great. Do you guys have life insurance?
We do.
And you have wills done?
Soon.
Oh, brother. I'm going to beat you up on that, but hold on. Let's do this first. Okay. Number one, first and foremost, sell the brokerage account. Have your records. Make sure you know what your cost basis is and what you're selling for, and you will be able to claim $3,000 of losses against your ordinary income this year for 2023. Okay?
Yes.
Easy. Just shake it off. Don't worry about it. Who cares? Done.
Okay.
Take the proceeds. Pay off your $17,000.
Got it.
Immediately. Now, you're going to add whatever's left over out of the 17, so you'll have a few thousand, $3,000, $4,000. Pop it into your emergency reserve fund.
Okay.
Okay? Now you're going to have, let's call it 53 in the emergency reserve fund. What's your monthly spend usually?
Say about 8,000.
How's your cash flow in general? Like if I look at your normal monthly spend and I look at everything going on, are you feeling comfortable? Because I know you're both putting a lot of money away into retirement. Do you feel comfortable with where you are right now?
I think it ebbs and flows, but it's somewhere between 1,500 and close to 2,000.
Okay.
So I feel like it's a hair tight, but I think we're okay.
All right. And are you putting money into the 529s on an ongoing basis, or is it just like, oh, I got a bonus and I put money in?
No, we are putting it in on a regular basis. I think we're putting in like 800, sort of split heavier towards the child that's older, but it's about 800 a month.
Okay. And when do you have to spend this extra 10 grand or 12 grand that you're going to have to spend for the basement?
Probably by the end of the year.
How do you feel about taking the extra money that you need, this 10 or 12, and just take it out of your emergency reserve fund? Do you feel okay about that?
Yeah, we could.
Because what I would say to you is the $800 a month that you're putting into the 529s, you could just sort of stop that for a few months, rebuild your emergency reserve. It sounds like 50 is probably the right number for you. You feel comfortable with that number, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, you do have the I bond. You have 60 right now. You can just pull back a little bit on your savings, whether it's the 401k or the 529, rebuild till you get that 50,000 and get this project done. Stop paying the high interest and we're good. We're totally good.
Okay. I like it. I think we were so dead set on being savers that I think we maybe miscalculated this one, and now we don't like where we are. We like
That's
where we were a
fine.
year ago. We don't like where we are now.
All right. Well, we're going to make you whole. You're going to be in great shape. It's fine. Now, the IRA rollover, the 153 grand, is that yours, hers, or a little bit of both?
That's mine. I changed jobs right before the pandemic. And so rolled that over. It was at 192,000, but now it's at 153.
Oof. Did you buy a bunch of bonds with this rollover?
Well, I worked with a planner and sort of trusted them. I think they basically went through growth-oriented stocks, I believe. But I don't know. It's just I don't like where we're headed. And I feel like I've waited 2 years, haven't seen any performance from it, and feel like maybe I want to go in a different direction.
You could just roll it back into your retirement account currently. You feel like, let's just make it easy and, have a growth-oriented portfolio because I'm 40 years old and I don't have to worry about it. It's all in one place. That's perfectly reasonable. I mean, listen, to be an investor over the last 2 years, not been great, to be honest.
Sure.
Right? 22 stunk. 23 is okay if you own some stocks, but if you don't own large cap stocks or in a large cap index, I heard this wild stat the other day on my Friends at the Compound and Friends, which is another podcast, where 490 of the 500 S&P 500 stocks have basically lost money in 2023. So unless you own the top 10 or you own the index, you have missed out on whatever gains have been accruing this year. So it's one of the reasons I love indexing, because I don't have to think about what are the best ones or the worst ones. I just own it. But stocks are up, but not by up as much as they were earlier this year. Bonds are down. It's just been a rough time to be an investor. So, if you don't want to invest with this planner and you've lost confidence, you can do it yourself, but just know that it's probably not the advisor's fault entirely. It could just be that timing wise, you entered the market at a lousy time. If you're going to do it yourself, don't go to cash. Just get that money working for you and leave it alone and it'll keep going. Or put it into your current retirement account. Same thing. Now, can I ask you, do you have through your organization a way to choose a benefit where you could do estate planning for you or your wife's employment? Do they have that as a benefit?
My wife does, yes, and we're going to jump on that.
Hooray! Okay.
I have a reminder in my phone that reminds me every Saturday morning to take care of that, and I just keep delaying it.
Oh my God! Why? Are you not?
Well, now I talk to you, I won't do that.
Are you just not going to die? That's the deal.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Not soon, but you do have 2 kids. Let's sign up for that. So it's open enrollment. Hopefully, sign up for that. Just do it. It's very easy. You don't have a complicated life.
But we'll take care of it.
All right. Let's do it. Let's pinky.
No more snooze button.
No more snooze button. Just do it. Jill says. Any other questions for us?
No. Once I sort of take care of these, paying these things off, what do you think my next step should be to build back?
So then I think what you do is you put the money back, you're splitting the money between the Roth and the traditional now. Build back your savings to the place where you feel comfortable. You are then redirecting and making sure you continue to put money into the 529s. And then you can just slowly but surely, wherever you want to, you can just start a brokerage account. Very boring. Just start it nice and easy. You know what? I'll put some money in a stock index fund and maybe I would throw a bond index in there and a little international and that's it. And chill out. You're good. You're on track.
I like it.
Everything is good.
Very good. I appreciate the assistance. Thank you.
Of course. We thank you so much. And if you, like Mike and his wife, have a actual pipe burst or a metaphorical pipe burst, meaning something really weird has come up and you need some help getting through it, then give us a holler. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button, and do let us know if you would be willing to come on the air live. Don't forget that you can buy my book, The Great Money Reset, wherever you buy books, and you can subscribe to our service, Jill on Money Live, right here at the JillOnMoney.com website. That's where you have access to quarterly live webinars and lots of great bonus video content. So do check it out. And please lift someone up. It is going to make that person feel better. And I promise you, it's going to make you feel better. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.